And so you put matter and it warps space-time. And so if I have another object, it also warps space-time. They feel that and they're attracted to each other. And so that's Einstein's picture of gravity. Objects warp space-time, feel that curvature, and move accordingly. And if you have more mass, it's going to bend space-time more. And so if you have objects there, they are going to respond to that, right? So one of the things I thought of to do with this is when you study the solar system, all the planets are going around the sun the same way. Why is that? Did God decide that he only liked clockwise, or depends on whether he's above or below the solar system, right? Why is everything going in the same direction? Well, the answer is it wasn't. Different directions. But there was a preferred direction. The disk it formed from had a slight preference one way versus another, and things going the opposite way got eliminated, and when it's all said and done, everything's going the same way. That works 90% of the time. Also, it's just some larger marbles, might as well put them out. But they bend space-time too, right? And so maybe, you can get one thing to orbit another. There we go.
Oh my God.
So the Earth-Moon system, maybe? And so you can see that this seam, you can't buy Lycra this big. You get it in rolls, and you have to sew it together. I've been told to use stretchy thread, is put 2 masses in. And so when we went to the moon, when we first started, we sent our spaceships on what are called free return trajectories. So they would go to the moon, this is hard to get to happen, and they would come back in like a figure 8. And so that lets you show, now of course the moon's a lot smaller, but if you look at the plots of the free return trajectory back from the Apollo program, you'll see it has a figure 8 sort of shape. And so this takes a little bit of practice to be able to do the figure 8. And so I go through that. One year a kid who read some stuff about the dark energy. And so dark energy would be that. And so stuff goes apart rather than toward it. So if you can work in dark energy anytime.